Look, we have absolutely all been there. You walk back to your car after a perfectly good afternoon in the city, and your stomach just drops. Tucked right there under the wiper blade is that dreaded little yellow packet, a parking ticket. It's an instant stress spike, right? It ruins your mood, and it totally disrupts your day. But hey, take a deep breath, because today we're going to transform that headache into a quick, completely stress-free online resolution. Welcome to this explainer. We're going to walk through exactly how to pay a parking ticket online in Birmingham. Our goal here is simple: save you time, get this off your plate, and make sure you do it right the very first time. Okay, let's jump straight in by highlighting the most important number in this entire process: the 50% early payment discount. That is a massive saving, and you secure it simply by resolving this ticket within 14 days of it being issued. Time is literally money here, guys. If you act fast, a £70 fine drops all the way down to £35. So to get that discount and clear this up for good, we're going to follow this simple roadmap. 1. Understanding your parking ticket. 2. Safe setup and security. 3. Online payment process steps. 4. Alternative payment methods. And 5. Confirmation and follow-up. All right, Section 1. Understanding your parking ticket. What exactly are we dealing with here? Well, in the UK, Birmingham City Council actually treats this as a civil matter under the Traffic Management Act of 2004. That's exactly why it's officially called a penalty charge notice, or a PCN, rather than a criminal ticket. It's just an administrative compliance issue. It's not a criminal offense. And that distinction is really important because it dictates the entire process we're about to go through. So before you even think about opening a web browser, you need to grab the physical ticket itself, or the letter if it came in the post, and locate a few specific details. First, you're going to need the unique 9-digit alphanumerical code. You can usually find that printed right at the top of the ticket. Next, you'll need your vehicle registration mark, which is just your license plate. And finally, it's always a good idea to confirm the date and time of the contravention, just to make absolutely sure the ticket actually belongs to your vehicle. Having these 3 things ready is going to make the online process totally seamless. Moving on to Section 2, safe setup and security. Now we have to talk about a major warning coming directly from the Department for Transport. Sophisticated phishing scammers are actually texting people fake parking fines, demanding immediate payment. Listen carefully. The Department for Transport does not issue local civil penalties. If you get an SMS text message telling you to pay a Birmingham parking fine, it is an active scam. Just ignore it completely. To protect your credit card and your identity, always double-check your network security, definitely avoid clicking links in random texts or emails, and make absolutely sure you are only ever typing in the official domain. For Birmingham, UK, that secure domain is psn.birmingham.gov.uk. Make sure you see that exact address sitting up there in your browser bar. All right, Section 3, online payment process steps. Before you type anything in, beware of this totally bizarre digital pitfall that catches so many people off guard. If you just open Google and search "Pay Birmingham Parking Ticket," you might accidentally navigate to the payment portals for Birmingham, Alabama over in the United States. They use systems called Tyler Technologies and Traffic Payment, and strangely enough, they require you to enter a date of birth of January 1st, 2001, just to search for a parking ticket. So if you see anything mentioning Park Mobile, US dollars, or asking for a date of birth, stop right there. You are in the wrong country's digital portal. Always ensure you are dealing with the Birmingham City Council in the UK. Once you're securely on the correct UK portal, the actual process is incredibly straightforward. Step 1, navigate to pcn.birmingham.gov.uk. Step 2, enter that 9-digit PCN number you found at the top of your ticket. Step 3, input your vehicle registration. Now, at this point, the system will bring up your specific contravention. Just carefully review those details to ensure they actually match your vehicle. And finally, Step 4. Proceed to the secure checkout and input your debit or credit card details. Honestly, if you avoid common errors like typos in your registration, this entire process literally takes less than 3 minutes. Next up, Section 4, alternative payment methods. Now, if you need an offline option, you actually have 3 highly accessible choices. If you want to pay by phone, you can call the automated line at 0121-667-4964. The great thing is, it's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you'd rather pay in cash, you can just take your physical ticket to any local retail PayPoint outlet. The cashier there will simply scan the barcode printed on your PCN and process your payment right over the counter. And lastly, you can use the post by sending a check or postal order. But listen, if you do go the postal route, there's a really vital detail you cannot miss. Make your check payable to Birmingham City Council Highways. And more importantly, please don't forget to write your PCN number and your license plate on the back of the check.
If you forget this and the check gets separated from your payment slip, your payment could easily get lost in the accounting system, and you might completely miss that 14-day discount window we talked about. Remember to allow 2 working days for first-class post or 5 working days for second class.
Finally, Section 5, confirmation and follow-up.
At this stage, meticulous record keeping is absolutely vital. Once your online payment goes through, the portal is going to generate a confirmation number. Screenshot it, print it, or save the email, whatever works for you. If you paid at a pay point, keep that physical receipt. You really need to hold onto this for your permanent records, just in case there's some sort of glitch in the council's database later on and they claim the fine is still outstanding. Your receipt is your absolute proof of compliance.
But hold on, what if you log in, look at the ticket details online, review the photos, and realize they actually made a mistake? What if you want to challenge the fine? First and foremost, if you decide to appeal, do not pay the ticket. Under civil parking enforcement, paying the fine is viewed as an admission of liability, and it instantly closes the case. Instead, follow this specific timeline. If you make an informal challenge within the first 14 days, the council generally pauses the discount clock while they review it. If they reject that and send what's called a notice to owner, you then have 28 days to make a formal representation. If the council rejects your formal representation, they are required to send a notice of rejection within 56 days. At that point, you have the right to take your case to the Independent Traffic Penalty Tribunal, which is entirely free and legally binding.
Just as a quick reminder, this explainer is based on the most current source data available right now regarding Birmingham civil parking enforcement. However, municipal rules, portal URLs, and administrative fees are always subject to change over time. Always verify the absolute latest procedures and details directly at the official birmingham.gov.uk website before you finalize any payments or appeals.
Getting a parking ticket is never a fun experience, but as we've seen today, dealing with it really doesn't have to be a nightmare. So, have you ever found yourself totally trapped by confusing permit zones, unexpected loading bays, or maybe even a clean air zone boundary in Birmingham? Did this explainer help you navigate the system and save you a headache today? If so, please like and share this explainer with anyone who might find themselves staring at a yellow packet on their windshield. Stay sharp out there, always double-check the signs before you leave your car, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.